Shilajit is one of the most intriguing natural substances known to traditional medicine. Originating from the slow decomposition of certain plants over centuries, it is found embedded in sedimentary rock layers in mountainous regions, particularly the Himalayas, Altai, Caucasus, and Andes. In Ayurvedic medicine, it has been regarded for centuries as a powerful rejuvenator, an adaptogen capable of improving vitality, stamina, and resilience to stress. Modern scientific research is now beginning to explore and validate some of these claims. Analyzing Shilajit's chemical composition and potential health effects. Studies in animals and humans have indicated antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and adaptogenic properties, as well as possible roles in muscle recovery, hormone regulation, and bone health. 1. What exactly is Shilajit? Shilajit is a blackish-brown, tar-like substance that oozes out of cracks in high-altitude rocks during warm weather. It is formed over hundreds to thousands of years as plant matter and microbial metabolites become trapped between rock layers and undergo gradual biochemical transformation. The geographic origin plays a significant role in Shilajit's chemical profile. While Himalayan Shilajit is most widely known, high-quality variants are also found in regions such as Tibet, Bhutan, Nepal, and parts of Central Asia. Despite regional differences, high-quality Shilajit typically contains fulvic acid, humic acid, dibenzoyl-pyranese, DBPs, and DBP chromoproteins, DCPs, urolithins, and more than 40 trace minerals including iron, zinc, magnesium, manganese, and selenium. Fulvic acid, urolithins, and DBPs are considered the primary bioactive components responsible for most of Shilajit's health effects. 2. Traditional uses in Ayurveda. In Ayurveda, Shilajit is classified as a rasayana, a rejuvenating agent intended to promote longevity, enhance physical performance, and strengthen immunity. Ancient texts describe it as beneficial for improving ojas, the vital essence believed to sustain life and energy, and for restoring balance in the body. Historically, Shilajit was prescribed to increase energy and endurance, support male reproductive health, improve wound healing, manage urinary and digestive disorders, and reduce fatigue and stress. These uses were based on centuries of empirical observation. While traditional medicine lacked the tools to understand biochemical mechanisms, its consistent use across generations suggests that the benefits were evident enough for practitioners to pass down through oral and written tradition. 3. Chemical composition and biological mechanisms. Fulvic acid is one of the most important active components of Shilajit. It is a water-soluble organic acid that acts as a natural chelator, binding minerals and facilitating their transport into cells. Its strong antioxidant properties help neutralize reactive oxygen species, ROS, reducing oxidative stress and protecting cellular structures, including DNA, proteins, and lipids. Humic acid, another major component, contributes to detoxification by binding heavy metals and other toxins, potentially aiding in their elimination from the body. Humic substances may also influence immune system activity and support a healthy gut microbiome. DBPs and DBP chromoproteins are a class of compounds linked to mitochondrial health. They can act as electron carriers in cellular energy production pathways, preserving mitochondrial function and enhancing the efficiency of ATP generation. DBP chromoproteins may stabilize DBPs, improve their bioavailability, and extend their biological activity. Urolithins, also found in Shilajit, are metabolites that have gained attention for their potential to promote mitophagy, the selective removal of damaged mitochondria, and improve muscle endurance. Finally, the rich mineral content of Shilajit supports a wide range of metabolic activities, from hemoglobin synthesis to enzymatic reactions essential for energy production and tissue repair. Evidence-based benefits. One of the most well-documented effects of Shilajit is its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory capacity. Laboratory and animal studies have shown that it can reduce lipid peroxidation, scavenge harmful free radicals, and lower levels of inflammatory cytokines. By reducing chronic oxidative stress and inflammation, Shilajit may help protect against tissue damage and support recovery from physical and environmental stressors. Research has also highlighted Shilajit's role in muscle strength and recovery. In a 2019 double-blind placebo-controlled trial involving 63 active men, participants were given either Shilajit or a placebo for 8 weeks. The Shilajit group experienced less post-exercise strength decline and had lower hydroxyproline levels, a marker of collagen breakdown, compared to the placebo group. This suggests that Shilajit not only helps preserve muscle strength, but also supports connective tissue integrity, potentially by enhancing collagen metabolism and protecting against excessive tissue degradation during intense physical activity. Another important area of study is male fertility and hormonal balance. A 2010 clinical trial investigated Shilajit supplementation in 35 men diagnosed with low sperm counts. Over 90 days, participants took 100 milligrams of purified Shilajit twice daily. By the end of the study, their sperm count increased by over 60% on average, sperm motility improved, and there was a reduction in abnormal sperm morphology. Testosterone and follicle-stimulating hormone (FSH) levels also increased, and markers of oxidative damage in sperm decreased. Importantly, there were no negative effects on liver or kidney function, indicating that the treatment was well tolerated. Preclinical evidence also points to potential benefits for bone health. In animal models, Shilajit supplementation increased bone mineral density and reduced biochemical markers associated with bone resorption, suggesting a protective effect on skeletal strength. Additionally, some studies suggest neuroprotective and adaptogenic effects. Fulvic acid, for example, has been shown in laboratory experiments to inhibit the aggregation of tau proteins, a process linked to Alzheimer's disease. By supporting mitochondrial function and reducing oxidative stress, Shilajit may help improve resilience to both mental and physical stress. 5. Study deep dives. The 2019 muscle strength study focused on physically active men between the ages of 21 and 45. Over the 8-week supplementation period, those taking Shilajit maintained higher grip strength and exhibited better endurance scores compared to the placebo group following exhaustive exercise sessions. The reduced hydroxyproline levels observed suggest a tangible benefit for connective tissue preservation, possibly through Shilajit's influence on collagen metabolism and mitochondrial efficiency. The 2010 fertility study took a targeted approach by selecting men with confirmed oligospermia. The 90-day supplementation with purified Shilajit resin resulted in a 61.4% increase in total sperm count and a 12.4% improvement in motility. Hormonal changes included higher serum testosterone and FSH levels, suggesting an effect not just on sperm quality, but also on the endocrine systems regulating reproductive health. Oxidative stress markers in sperm cells decreased significantly, consistent with Shilajit's antioxidant profile. 6. Modern applications versus traditional use. In traditional Ayurvedic practice, Shilajit is rarely prescribed in isolation. Instead, it is often combined with other herbs and dietary recommendations, forming part of a holistic wellness plan that addresses multiple aspects of health: physical, mental, and spiritual. Modern use, however, often emphasizes Shilajit as a standalone supplement, marketed primarily as a performance enhancer or testosterone booster. While these uses do align with some of the traditional applications, the commercial focus can sometimes overlook the importance of proper sourcing, purification, and balanced use. Scientific and regulatory bodies stress that purity and standardization are essential for safety and efficacy. Unprocessed or poorly purified Shilajit can contain heavy metals, mycotoxins, or free radicals introduced through environmental contamination. Therefore, high-quality manufacturing practices and third-party testing are important for ensuring that supplements are both safe and biologically active. 7. How to take Shilajit. Shilajit is available in several forms, each with its own advantages and considerations. The resin form is the most traditional and undergoes minimal processing, preserving the full spectrum of bioactive compounds. Powdered Shilajit is easier to measure and mix into beverages, but may be more processed. Capsules and tablets offer the greatest convenience, especially for those who dislike the taste, but their quality depends heavily on the manufacturer's sourcing and processing standards. Clinical studies typically use daily doses ranging from 300 to 500 milligrams of purified Shilajit resin, often divided into two smaller doses. For optimal absorption, it is commonly recommended to take Shilajit with warm water, milk, or tea. Regardless of the form, consumers should look for products that are tested for contaminants and standardized for fulvic acid content, as this ensures both safety and potency. 8. Safety and precautions. When purified and consumed in moderate doses, Shilajit is generally considered safe. However, there are important safety considerations. Raw Shilajit, or products that have not undergone adequate purification, can contain harmful heavy metals such as lead, mercury, or arsenic. People with certain medical conditions, especially those related to blood pressure, blood sugar, or hormone-sensitive conditions, should consult a healthcare provider before using Shilajit. There is also limited safety data for pregnant and breastfeeding individuals, making it prudent to avoid supplementation in these groups until more research is available. Shilajit is a complex natural product with a rich history in traditional medicine and an expanding body of scientific evidence supporting its potential benefits. Its unique combination of fulvic acid, DBPs, minerals, and other compounds appears to confer antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, adaptogenic, and tissue-supportive effects. Early research in humans has shown promising results for muscle recovery, fertility, bone health, and possibly cognitive function. Although larger and longer-term studies are needed to confirm these findings and establish optimal usage guidelines. For individuals interested in trying Shilajit, the key considerations should be product quality, source transparency, and responsible dosing. When used appropriately, Shilajit may offer a valuable addition to a health-supportive regimen that bridges the wisdom of traditional medicine with the rigor of modern scientific research.